Shalom. Start off first and foremost by giving a call. Allah Yumal, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Wahab Rakak Radash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who feed and nourish us through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. A salutation, shalom, and blessings to you, sincere Akim, that's continued to be the watchman of the Heavenly Father and continue to blow your trumpets. This is a little article, I stumbled across. It's from the humansarefree.com, which I got from the apostle or the elder. Was it elder? I believe Abad. Salaki, I'm kind of slipping my mind. But the elders he said was one of his go-tos. But there'll be some good articles on here, man. And this is the one I stumbled across. It says Pope tells a molestation victim it's okay to be gay, which we know that's contrary to the scriptures, man. But this is somebody that's held in high regards and supposedly a spokesperson for the Heavenly Father, you know what I'm saying? And he's telling a victim that's been molested that it's okay to be gay, which if you were molested or sodomized or anything like that, and that's judgment from the Heavenly Father, man, for something that you've done in your past, some type of wickedness you've done. So that alone is judgment of the Heavenly Father. But for this guy to openly say that, it's cool to be gay, he's not set up by the Heavenly Father, man, at all. And I'm gonna read this article. It says, it's worth pointing out that Pope Francis was talking to a victim of Catholic sexual abuse when he reportedly told him it was okay to be gay. Why it matters. The context of the Pope's alleged statement is being overshadowed by the statement itself. The context, however, is important because it sheds light on the decades-long molestation accusations against Catholic priests, many of which turned out to be true. It also sheds light on why the pontiff is motivated to drift away from traditional Catholic teachings. The victim, Juan Carlos Cruz, which he sounds like he's Jake, the name sounds like, he's Jake, but who knows, says the victim, Juan Carlos Cruz, was sexually abused by the Reverend Fernando Caradima, if I'm pronouncing it right, who was found guilty by a Vatican investigation in 2011. Now, he was found guilty, but, who knows what his penalty was, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't him being put to death. And this guy was a supposed reverend, you know what I'm saying? And then, in the laws of the scriptures, man, the law, statute, commandments, man, it tells you that, a sodomite or homosexual should be put to death, man. Righteously so. But what did the Vatican do to him, man? What did they do to him? Because the article is not going to say nothing about it. But, I didn't really feel like going into it to see what was his judgment. But his judgment should have been death, man. But reading on, it says the Pope's statement isn't just about homosexuality versus the church. It says Pope Francis is a adherent of liberation technology, or theology, promoted by Latin American socialists for decades with the end goal of destroying the church from within. During the 20th century, communist revolutionaries found that despite their best efforts to overthrow Latin American nations and install puppet regimes, they could never gain control of hearts and minds of the population due to the steady bulwark of the Catholic Church. It says that's why communists decide to subvert the Catholic Church from within by legitimizing Marxist teachings in the church through liberation theology, which merges Catholicism with Marxism. Given that context, it isn't surprising why Pope Francis, a Latin American pope who's friendly to liberation theology, seems to go against the grain of Catholic teachings at every chance he gets. Oh, well, that's the end of the article. That's beautiful, because I didn't really want to go too further into it. But hey, man, this dude is supposed to be the ordained mouthpiece of the Heavenly Father, but yet here it is, he's telling you that it's cool to be gay. How does that sound, man? Now I just got 2 scriptures pulled up, man. I don't want to make this too long, but this is madness, man. Because this dude is supposedly set up by the Heavenly Father, but yet what he's telling the masses of the people is against what the scriptures say, man. And first I want to grab this. This is Psalms 147. I'm going to start at 19. He showeth his words unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. Yeah, man. The Heavenly Father, he's dealing with one nation of people, which is the nation of Israel, man. And within that nation, he's only dealing with a handful of the people of that nation, man. 1/3 of the nation of Israel, the Heavenly Father is dealing with, man. And 144,000 of those people are the elect that he's ordained to be his mouthpiece, man. Okay? And the Pope Francis he is not of that number, man. He's not of that number. So how does he feel that he can speak on the behalf of the Heavenly Father when he wasn't even given the mysteries to reveal from the Heavenly Father, man? Okay? Reading on, verse 20, he says, he have not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. Praise ye Yahweh, man. Hey, Tawada Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai for this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and Tawada for giving us the eyes and ears to see spiritually, man, and physically. Okay? Because this dude, man, he's a devil, man. Telling you that it's cool to be a homosexual, man. That's so contrary to the scriptures, man. That's contrary to the scriptures. That's against everything that the Heavenly Father has set forth for us, man. It's cool for you heathens to do what you will, but as an Israelite, being a sodomite, transgender, anything like that, nah, man. Heavenly Father's he's not dealing with that, man. And if you are that, that's because the Heavenly Father judged you, man. He gave you over to your own ruins. He gave you over to yourself, man. He let that pride consume you and take you over, and destruction. That's all that's left, man. Destruction, death, and destruction. That's all that's left for you peons, man. That feel that you can continue on in wickedness, man. All right. This is Leviticus 20:13. It says, if a man also lie with mankind as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. The blood shall be upon them. Yeah, man. That's plain as day. If a man lie with a man as if he lies with a woman, they just committed a detestable, heinous act against the Heavenly Father, and they should surely be put to death. Okay? And that sin is on their own heads. All right? Period. But here it is, this dude, the ordained mouthpiece of the Heavenly Father, so they say, this guy, this devil, is talking about it's cool to be a sodomite, man. Nah, man. The Heavenly Father's not dealing, man. What happened to Sodom and Gomorrah, man? Did not the Heavenly Father rain hellfire upon them, man? Fire from out the skies, man, on those 5 cities. He demolished. He obliterated those cities, man. Why, man? Because they was trying to sodomize the angels that the Heavenly Father sent to bring Lot up out of that area, man. And what did the Heavenly Father do to Benjamin, you so-called West Indians, man? What did he do to them when they wanted to sodomize Salaki? I forget the priest's name, but they wanted to sodomize him, but yet he gave them his woman, and they ravaged her till she was dead. And what happened, man? That tribe was almost extinct, man. That tribe almost went extinct, man, because all of Israel fought against them, man. And that lets you know that the Heavenly Father is not dealing with no homosexuals, man. Period, man. And it's cool to be gay, man. That shit that's madness. That is madness, man. And with that, man, I'm gonna shut it down. Say, hey, shalom. Shit.